Alright, now I've turned the oven on to the recommended temperature of whatever biscuits it is that you happen to be using there. My gravy is starting to come together pretty good here. That condensed milk comes together real quick. However, for our actual volume, we're going to go with a little bit of real milk. That'll tell us exactly how much we're going to wind up with at the end here. And that's not quite a cup there. Stir that in real good. Now you notice as we started this that the biscuits were sitting out because that's what you want to do. You want to go ahead and get them out before you get started because you don't want them to be real cold when you get ready to do them. You want them to go ahead and be more or less room temperature. And we'll go ahead and put them in. There you go. Today we're using Pyrex cooking dish because we don't have a cookie dish. We want to put these in according to directions, space them out to where they're not touching, edges aren't touching because they're going to grow a little bit when you actually cook them, when you bake them, excuse me. They're going to grow a little bit. Get that trash there. This dish looked a little bigger when I first started using it. That's all right.
Hey, you work with what you've got.
Work with what you got. We're going to wait a couple minutes on that yet because the oven is not quite up to temperature. You want to make sure it's up to temperature. You don't want to put the biscuits in a little bit cold. Either with the biscuits cold or the oven cold. You want to make sure that the oven's at the prescribed temperature and that the biscuits are about room temperature. That way they'll go ahead and fluff up like they're supposed to and brown real good. Because when you get ready to put this out on the table, especially if you've got a girl over, you want to impress her, you want to make sure it all looks right. You don't want to have sloppy biscuits that are flat and
absolutely
gummy in the middle. Well, we're still waiting on that oven to come up, which is a good thing because now you see the gravy is still not quite ready. Notice how that condensed milk, how that came up with gravy real quick, came back real good, pretty fast, whereas regular milk takes longer. That's another reason for going ahead and using condensed milk.
Right.
I like to have that base of that condensed milk. Gives it a better flavor. Now it's going, and we'll check the oven temperature here. And the oven light's not working. Ah, there we go.
There we go.
And the oven's still a little chilly. That's all right, because we got that all worked into the deal. We know how long it's going to take for the biscuits to go. And we know how long it's going to take for the gravy, and how we're going to come together all at once.
Perfect.
Now, like I said, this is usually a one-dish meal for the stovetop and, of course, the baking pan. But a lot of people, they like to have an egg over easy, put over their biscuits and gravy. Which, you know, that's a bonus if that's what you want to do. Personally, I figure, hey, there's enough calories in that already, and I don't need any more calories.
Right.
I'm going to just take it.
It's a meal in and of itself.
Yo, yeah. And like I say, for $6, you're going to feed 4 people. And what the heck, throw an egg in, what's an egg? 10, 15 cents at most? Even on the West Coast. I don't know what it is about them West Coast chickens, but them eggs cost a lot out there in California. And here we are, we're ready. Our gravy's sticking up real good. We're going to go ahead and shut that off and take that off of that burner there. We're going to stick our biscuits in. And in about 15 minutes, we'll be eating biscuits and gravy.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, it's been about 15 minutes, which is what the directions said on the Pillsbury. And oh, yeah, here they come out nice and golden brown. That's just what you want. Go ahead and shut this oven off because it's a little warm in here today. And we're going to go ahead and scoop up a couple plates here. Here. Take the biscuits out first. Oops. Yeah, it's a little bit sticky on the bottom, but that'll be fine. Alright, if you're going to make biscuits and gravy for hungry people, I'd suggest 2 full biscuits. And then enough sausage and gravy on there. They look good. Okay, here's one plate. Here we go, we're gonna make another plate. Yeah. Oh, those biscuits. Look at this, flake apart like that. Come on. Pillsbury's got it going on. More sausage right there. Kind of missed that one. That's all right. We'll mix it into the fork when we're ready to eat it. All right. There's enough there for 2 hungry men. And we're going to make one more right here for the cameraman. Because he's been watching, salivating the whole time. And there we go. And that'll be for the cameraman. Alright, this is our friend Danny from down the road down there. He's from West Virginia, says he knows what good biscuits and gravy are all about. We're fixing to get an honest opinion. Let's go. I already know what my opinion is.
What do you think, Danny?
That is great. That really is. I'm about to just dig into this.
Mine pretty good. Pillsbury makes a good biscuit, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
That's the way it's done here in Indiana.
So there you have it. Biscuits and gravy. Doesn't have to be complicated. And man, man, is it tasty. I'll see you next time on Cooking for Bachelors.